Good afternoon and welcome in to Golden Wave Field. Dylan Hutton alongside Brian Rigby as we get set for Game 3. Series deciding Game 3 between the Tupelo Golden Wave and the Grenada Chargers. And Brian, it's division play. Matters a little bit more here today. You know, you got a chance to hang around there in the race for the top spot in this division. Oxford falling yesterday to Starkville 11-10 has kind of opened the door just a little bit for the Golden Wave. And you got 3 games next week against the other Chargers of Oxford.
Yeah, you know, when it gets to this kind of baseball and this time of the year, every game matters. But, you know, in the game of baseball, it's about winning series, and that's the most important thing. You would love to win every game, but it's winning those series that means the most.
But they did have 8 hits. Tupelo had double-digit hits in Game 1. They'll look to do that again here today on this sunny Saturday. As the first pitch is a strike, bunted at, but tipped. And the count goes to 0-1 to Kuhn. That first pitch brought to you by Waddle Trucking. As Tupelo, that's always a good thing to have to wait on, right?
Yeah, for the home team, that's what you want.
Here's the 3-2 payoff on the way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 3, and that's the first Lost Pizza strikeout of the ball game for Carson Foster. He works a 1-2-3 top of the first and used to blow in. Again, it's going to shake that camera out there in center, but there's not much we can do about it.
No.
As count 3-1, Reed will pull this one over a leaping Kuhn short, and that's a way to start a game. Lake Reed with a knock. His streak of home runs in division games came to an end on the road at Grenada. He had homered in each of the first 4 division baseball games. He punished that baseball, though, into left center in Game 3 of this series. Here's a ground ball hit the other way toward third. Smith will go to second and get 1, and the slide was into Washington at second base. Watch out there with the ankle. And they get the lead out. Now 2 down in the inning. Ethan Klink actually had an RBI in the win against Tupelo. As here's a fly ball carrying toward deep right, but a nice play on the run by Jeffrey Harden. And that will end the inning. Great play there, battling the wind. The wind almost kept pushing that one to him. Had it not been there, it may have been more trouble as it made it fairly deep out there into this headlong wind.
Yeah, great catch by Harden there. And, you know, it's hard to make that run that long and just to keep following that baseball, but great job of tracking it down.
In the bottom of the first inning. Here's a ground ball on the second pitch of the frame, right at Kuhn. Throw is offline. First baseman came off, made a tag. Yarborough did, but evidently it was too late. It was right at the bag, too, so the foot got in ahead of the tag, and it is a leadoff base runner. It wasn't a bad throw either. Just wasn't able to stretch for it. Here's a bunt, perfectly laid down. The throw over is in time. Bang, bang play with Harden. You get a runner into scoring position with now just the 1 out. Good bunt there. We've seen the power numbers as this pitch gets away, but not too far. Throw down is offline, but it's backed up by the shortstop. They're going to hold the runner, and that was a wise decision. Coach Reed was wanting to send him, but then he noticed Kuhn saving a run right there by covering behind third base.
Absolutely.
That's why you do it, right?
That's why you back up the bases right there. It saves runs.
And now you can kind of manipulate everything right. Here's the 2-2 with runners on the corners. It misses outside. The runner goes, throw down. They try to cut it off. The throw was bad. The throw in and safe, sliding in, trying to go first to third and in safely there. On the backside is Hooker. So Tupelo gets a run, and Hayes Hooker goes from first to third on a stolen base attempt.
Yeah, ball bouncing around everywhere for the Chargers there. They just can't get it in their glove and put a tag on them.
On that throw home to allow the run to get up. And here's a wild pitch. It doesn't go far from the plate, but sliding in as that ball landed a foot from a home plate. Safe, though, is Hooker. And Rogers reaches at first base on the walk. Keep the train going, right, 2-0 Tupelo, and that ball just went straight up in the air. The catcher, Downs, had no idea where it was. Trusty did, but by the time he got it, he was only a foot away from the plate, but sliding in ahead of it was Hooker.
Yeah, Hooker got a great lead there, great hops, read the ball perfectly, and did not hesitate.
20 in 21 games. Throw down is high and into the outfield. 1 run's going to score as Rogers is in easily, and Reed is going to go all the way around to third base. Coach Reed almost waved him on home. They're making them make the throws, and they're imploding a bit here in the second inning.
Yeah, I think halfway through that throw, Preston Downs maybe second guessing that and thinking I should not do this, and it was already too late. And
3 runs in the inning for the Golden Wave, and Rogers comes in.
And there's a big hole right there in the 6 hole right now. If he is a guy that likes to take it the other way, it's a great opportunity.
Ground ball, slow chopper. Washington going to flip inside the glove. He didn't have time to wait around and grab it out of his glove, so he just flipped it. Really smooth play there. That was going to be the only play. It didn't matter. I noticed Tupelo wasn't holding the runners on, but it would not have mattered either way there. Get the out either one way or another, and it'll go 4-3 on the putout. Very creative way to get the out, shoveling it out of there.
Absolutely, and just that's just one of those plays you're all in. Wide open. That's the only chance you've got of getting it out, and great job of doing that by Colin there.
1 pitch away from getting out of it. Foster kicks and fires. This ball hit well, holding up into the sky here with the wind blowing in, and right there under it is McCoy, and Tupelo gets out of it. Foster walks 3 in the inning, but leaves them loaded, and Grenada can't make him pay. No runs on no hits, no errors, and the bases left full.
Things be good instead of they're always being bad. When as a pitcher, a lot of times you get pulled. Something's going wrong.
That is true. Ground ball here right at second base. Ballard makes a good play, throws over, and there's 1 down. Like a tornadic wind out there, right? We've had enough of that lately. Strike 3, down and in, and that is a nice way to start this inning. Been impressive. Strike 3, down and in. Back-to-back lost pizza strikeouts, 4 now on the day. It's a 1-2-3 top of the 4th, and Tupelo will keep this 3-0 lead going into the bottom of the 4th inning.
You don't want to try to do too much, and they give you an out, take it.
Pitch hits the batter Conley, and he will head to first base. A run in and an RBI the hard way for him. Palmer comes in to score, and now the tally 3-1. The 1-0 is a half swing. McCoy tried to field, and cutting across is the third baseman Smith. He'll get the out at first, but a run comes home, and now it's just a 1-run game. Put the ball in play, and good things happen. And even on that light contact, just a little half swing gets a run across.
Jacoby Smith was not really committed to charging there.
Here's a chopper back to the pitcher. Throw home, and he's out. Fantastic play by McCoy. And good awareness on the back end of that play by Ballard to hustle back to second base because there was nobody over there. But a fantastic play by McCoy. That's the nice thing about having a center fielder right coming onto the mound there. Here with 2 down, and Driscoll had an RBI single in that big inning a couple of weeks ago against Starkville, and he'll do it again here. A base hit into right field. Washington will pull up at second base. Nice piece of hitting there. Anything here. Runners at first and second. Here's a ground ball toward third base, gloved by Smith. Throw over on time and on target, and that will end the inning. Great work by Deaton. He came out of the pen and threw 3 straight strikes and got out of the jam.
And that's what you want to see out of anybody come out of the bullpen. Come out, fill up the zone, and create soft contact.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on. That's now 6 stranded through 6 innings for the visiting Grenada Chargers. Big pitch coming. It's on the way. Strike 3 swinging. Big one there from Deaton as he gets Conley.
The great location there by Deaton. Just painting the outside part of the plate, and Conley trying to pull that ball the opposite direction. And usually does not go well for the hitter there.
Yeah, I do too. I think we'll concur. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Ground ball towards Smith. Kind of in between hop, but he fields and throws over. Automatic there. Now Tupelo a pitch away. Gideon Deaton is not wasting any time. He's got the wind at his back and the momentum rolling so far. 0-2 to Ty Edwards. The pitch on the way. Strike 3 on a breaking ball, and that will do it. Tupelo wins it in dramatic fashion, 3-2. They clinch a spot in the playoffs.